I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America
and to the republic
for which it stands,
one nation, under God,
indivisible, with liberty
and justice
for all.
Please be seated.
We'll have more on the Sign Language Club next week.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to this week's Morning Buzz. My name is Cindy Tabios. Let's start off this week with a cool lesson from Mr. Tornagard's classroom.
You could just take your patch, put it in the hole again, and then put 1 or 2 screws in this to hold it in place. Then you're ready to spackle. To spackle, I like to use mesh tape for this. This is basically fiberglass with an adhesive on the back side, so I can basically just put some pieces over the joint, take a sharp knife to cut this. And in this case, I would use a large knife, like an 8-inch or a 10-inch knife, to try and cover this in one whole shot. So we've added some water to this and loosened the spackle up so it's not too hard. Scott's nodding his head yes over there, so I'll trust he did that. This is a wider knife, a little bit bigger than some of the knives we used initially. Get a generous amount of spackle on there and try and basically cover this in one whole swoop. Might take 1 or 2 passes to cover it, something like that. Wipe off the excess and then start feathering it out from the bottom and working your way across to the top. Just enough to cover the tape. Okay, I had a streak in there, something like that. And maybe 1 or 2 more coats with the light sanding in between, and that hole will basically be invisible.
We'll share more from this lesson on our YouTube page.
Thank you, Mr. T, for those tips and tricks. Congratulations to everyone who participated in last week's Shark Tank. In the next couple of weeks, we're going to sit down with the winners and talk about the TV-inspired experience. 8 Hopewell visual arts students were selected to participate in this year's Phillips Mill Youth Art Exhibition in New Hope, Pennsylvania. They were RMA, Annalise W., Caitlin M., Fennel L., Lauren B., Carly S., Marissa B., and Ani Q. At the show's opening ceremony, Marissa Balto received an honorable mention and a $50 award for her untitled ceramic project in the 3D category. The show is open on weekends from 1 to 5 p.m. at the Phillips Mill until February 11th. Ms. Swern is teaching a new class this year. It's called Spanish Linguistics. We caught up with her and a few more students to learn more.
Hi, my name is Senorita Swern, and I'm a Spanish teacher.
Hi, I'm Nick Fetchin-Ferno.
And I'm Wesley Lennon.
And we take Spanish Linguistics.
All right, so Spanish Linguistics is essentially a detailed analysis of physical aspects of the Spanish language. So while in your academic Spanish classes, you typically talk about grammar structures and concepts, different vocabulary, comprehension skills, and other things of the sort, while in linguistics, we cover the formulaic breakdown of the language. So phonetics and phonology, which is pronunciation, word structure, sentence structure, and also meaning in different contexts, as well as dialectal differences around the world.
I think everything we learn in Spanish linguistics has really helped me in my Spanish learning with things like hojitas and understanding language, like why when I conjugate the word coger into the yo form, is it spelled with a J instead of a G? We learn things like that, and we learn rules, especially with pronunciation. My pronunciation in Spanish has gotten so much better just within the first half of the year that we've been learning.
Yeah, if you're interested in learning more about Spanish just in general, there's like a lot of different things that you can learn from this class.
It's all taught in English. There's no homework whatsoever, which is great. It's really interesting. If you're planning to go into Spanish, high levels of Spanish, it's just so helpful in everything, and it's good to have the background of the language before you go into actually trying to learn the language.
Did you know that all-night volleyball is coming up? It's going to be fun and intense. Cute dog alert! This week's Bulldog Buddy is Sammy and Nick Petrinferno's Terrier, Chihuahua, Golden Retriever mix, Harlow. Harlow loves to wear her many sweaters, go on adventures, run around in the water, and annoy her 3 cat siblings, Marco, Polo, and Josie. Playing with her toys is her go-to activity, but afterwards she uses her soccer ball as a pacifier to fall asleep. She's almost 3 years old and is very well trained. The Terrier Chihuahua Golden Retriever mix is an odd breed that combines the short and stout-leggedness of the Terrier, the fur of the Golden Retriever, and the energetic spunk of the Chihuahua. They are typically very active, intelligent, and are good family dogs. This breed is very trainable, especially when there are treats or toys involved. Did you know that on average they live between 13 to 20 years? Thank you, Sammy and Nick, for sharing your dog with us. Now it's time for a movie mystery.
Wilson!
Before we go, Isabel and Coco want to know if you can name that vine.
Hi, welcome to Name That Vine. Today I'm here with Paige. She's gonna answer our blank.
Name that vine.
It's a blank. Thanks. Is it A, an octopus, B, a shrimp, or C, an avocado?
C, what is an avocado?
Contact us if you'd like to be on next week.
That's it for this week. Thank you for watching, everyone. And before we go, I would like to make a happy birthday shout out to Joey Wheeler. But besides that, have a great weekend.